Good morning. Welcome into Studio 814. I'm Rebecca Patner.
I'm Morgan Kosiar.
We are feeling good on this Friday, and we're so excited because today we are joined with the members of the Forever 22 Music Festival. We're also going to be talking to Hardtack, the band we've got here to our left. We also have Katrina Seaburn and Davey Blowers. Guys, thanks for coming into this show. We're so excited to have you. So much energy today.
Yes.
Tammy, we're going to be talking a little bit about your daughter, Katrina, because this music festival tomorrow in Grampian is all in honor of her. For people who might not be familiar with Katrina Seaburn, can you tell us about her?
Katrina Seaburn, my daughter. She was a graduate of Curwensville Area High School. She was a high honor student there in 2013. From there, she went to Clarion University. And while she was at Clarion University, just weeks from graduation from there, her life was taken by domestic violence. And it was just tragic. It was horrible because it was so close to graduation and that. But we took that horrible tragedy and we're trying to spread the word about domestic violence. And so people understand, because I never seen it coming. I know she never seen it coming. I know her friends didn't see it coming. There's more to domestic violence than just physical violence. There's so much more. There's financial, there's emotional, there's verbal, there's sexual violence. The abuse, the abuser uses all of them. And I would have never thought that she would not be graduating, that I would have to say goodbye to her.
We were talking before the show, and of course everyone says, well, were there signs? Is there something you could have done differently? But you said
there were
really.
signs, but you don't know that unless you know domestic violence, unless you're familiar with. And we need to start talking about domestic violence more and more so people understand what it's about. It's more, for her, it was more financial. It was her car. It was her friends. He demanded all the money, demanded her car continuously. She walked. She had to call for her rides, you know. So there was so much more that people never talked about, that I never even experienced, didn't even know about until this happened, and I became educated in domestic violence and how much more there is. Gaslighting, the amount of gaslighting that is in the area, I see it. You know, people trying to convince others that they didn't see it that way, that they didn't hear it that way.
You question or
your
almost you were deserving of it of some way.
Exactly.
And that's why you're changing this whole narrative. That's why you wear
That's
your
why I wear
pin.
the purple ribbon. I wear purple in October to bring domestic violence awareness to all. And I do share her story because I know she never knew this was ever going to happen, ever.
And she was just 22 years old.
22, and that's where we got the Forever 22.
It is tragic.
It is, but we want to make something good out of it. We want to bring awareness.
And you're doing that. You're doing that through this music festival.
Absolutely.
That's why it's called Forever 22 in honor of your daughter. Tell us more, though, about the music festival and what people can expect.
I started it with looking to do something new for the community. They backed our band, my band Lesson Zero. They've been behind us and helped us out, and I wanted to do something differently. So, I got a hold of Tammy, and because I knew her from being a coworker, and I knew her whole story, and
it's a scholarship fund.
Yeah,
in honor of
proceeds
Katrina.
go to the scholarship fund. And I got a hold of local bands that were more than willing to jump on and. This is the second year for it, so we have a lot of repeat bands.
So Davey, we've got 9 bands. It all kicks off tomorrow. It's at Grampian Park. And Hardtack is one of them.
Yes, Hardtack is, they're going to play today for everybody.
Yes.
So, they're good friends of mine outside of this festival. We play a lot of shows with those guys also, and
so it's a community.
It
is, yeah.
But I got some out-of-town bands from Altoona, BS Express and the Side Piece, and we got bands from all over Central
Fighting
PA.
Spirit, Blood Clots. So what type of music? Are we talking a whole range of genres people can expect?
There's everything from alternative to country to acoustic.
Yeah.
Steve Kirsch going to play acoustic. We got their father is Randy Clark. He's plays the country. He's going to play right after them.
Wow.
And it's
so
only
it's a mix.
$8
It's
to
only
get
$8.
in.
It's a
And it's a
donation.
donation, actually. So if you don't have it, we don't expect it.
Right.
You know.
Tammy, you are so wonderful. And I was thinking, even if we help one
Exactly.
person today who saw this segment with you
That's correct.
and started realizing, you know, it might just not be the physical aspect of domestic violence, then we've done something great
That
today.
is
so
correct.
thank you so much
No,
for
thank
sharing
you.
your story. Now we got to bring in Hardtack. These guys, look at them. We've got Jake, Eli, and Ethan. If you can't tell, Eli and Ethan are brothers. Eli is actually one of our producers here at WTAJ. You produce the morning news.
I do.
And you're also in a band. Tell us about Hardtack, Eli.
Well, Hardtack started around November of 2021. Like you said, me and Ethan are brothers, so we've been jamming our whole lives. Me and Jake were in another band together before this, and that band kind of went to the wayside, and me and Ethan started jamming again, and we figured, hey, Jake's one heck of a musician, let's get him in on it, and we've met a lot of great people.
Okay, we have to know about the name.
Yeah.
Hardtack.
People need
Where'd
to
that
know,
come from?
what is this?
I'll let Ethan explain it.
All right, so we were trying to figure out a name, and one that came to mind was, I recently learned what hardtack was, and that was it's like basically a biscuit or a military ration that never goes bad. So like I was thinking, hardtack, we should call ourselves that, like our music will never go bad. You know? That's the story behind hardtack. It'll last forever.
There you go.
Okay, and what type of music we're talking? Alternative rock, grunge?
Yeah, so we primarily play, like our genre is definitely like alternative rock / grunge. We play a mixture of cover songs, and we have a lot of original songs at this point too.
And you write a lot of them.
That's right. We write these original songs, and you'll hear some today actually from us. So.
And where are you pulling inspiration from, typically? Just experiences?
Yeah, like myself, I write about things that have happened to me in my life, or I also just take from other artists that I've been inspired by from the grunge scene and stuff like that. I don't know about you guys, but.
Wonderful. Okay, so Hardtack is going to be playing after the break. We've got some originals and also a cover song. We did want to let people know the details about the event tomorrow. It's Saturday, September 16th, Grampian Park. It is a donation, and all the proceeds go to the Katrina Seaburn Memorial Scholarship Fund. We've got so much. We're going to be rocking out here on the 814 Soundstage. That's coming up after the break.